Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Foundation. And our village is slowly growing. I believe we're still a village, officially. But look at that. We've got houses, we've got more houses coming around here. We've got a manor and tax office that's almost completed. But we're running out of some basic things such as food and cloth. So we decided to expand our food production on this area. So let's buy this this bit of territory. And then I want to get our food production kind of in this corner here, so we can have a few more houses around there. What do we have here? Advice, food diversity. Your villagers are very grateful for the food you provided them. Berries. Yet they wish their larder had more to offer. Should it be leader? Larder? I don't know what that means. They would greatly appreciate it if you were to give them a second source of food. Let's put food on the table. Choose at least one refined food. Fill refilled food needs for your serfs. So for progression, we need clothing, which is the sheep farm. And we've got butchering, farms. And well, we already have berries, so let's go for butchering. At some point we also need to create tools. And, well, we need clothes as well. And that's where we're staying for now. Let's keep the game on 1x speed. We now got hunting as well. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Where are we going to have our hunting grounds? So we do have this territory, right? So we can have our hunting around here. We do have some board there. And apparently only there. We've got some here. Oh, we do have a little bit here. Now that that's settled, this is not going to be for housing. We cannot really get this, but look at all the board around here. We are not able to get this bit of territory. Right, food production. We've got a hunter's hut and a butchery. So, well, hunter's hut. Apparently it's not the nicest building. Let's get that over... over here. Kind of far away. Well, let's have a look. Is it positioned properly? Let's place it like this. Can we assign someone? Nope. And then we also need a butchery. This is also a smelly building. Well, that's our industrial zone. But I do want our food production slightly closer to our houses, so... We could... At some point we're extending this, but our markets are going to be over here. I do want a path there. Let's actually start by painting in the residential. So residential will be here. Something like this. Well, like this. Oh, we've got our farming over there. Hunting will be here. Oops, no. I do want to keep the housing there. Don't you worry. Okay, so our butcher can... I don't want people passing the butcher every time. Oh boy, this is going to be a tricky one. You know what? We anyway still need to get our food first. So we also got a tailor workshop, which does not cause any issues. A weaver's hut, also no issues. And the sheep farms also are apparently not the nicest. So what about getting a sheep farm around here? Because I assume we need to have The sheep's dedicated there. And then we can have the butchery kind of next to it. On this side. Or, you know what, let's get it on this side. Difficult to see with the trees. There is our sheep farm. Let's place it here. Our sheep farm produces wool, so we cannot really select the sheep. Maybe they will just roam around on their own. Maybe you can have some fencing around it later. Now I'm completely... I lost where our hunter's hut is going to be. Oh, here. We still need some tools, so that's okay. Alright, so then we need our... let's see, where would it be? Resource production? Sawmill? No. Services, administration. Wood production? Oh, there we go. So we need a weaver hut. Cloth is for wool and tailor. Common clothes for 1 cloth. And this produces just wool. We don't know how much. So I guess we can get 1 of each. And we can kind of get it behind the houses here, I think. This is a nice place for it. Kind of as if it's part of this house. And then we also need a tailor workshop, which is going next to it. Oh, we don't have money. Wow. Well, let's leave that as a blueprint for now. We still have the mandate, so happiness bonus of -30 for your villager's profile gain. 99 gold. Well, you know what? Earn coin. Well, your villagers are not too happy, probably. But now we can get a tailor workshop. Which means that for now we've planned the buildings that we need. Another house coming over here. Earning influence. An isolated community of fishermen is looking for a kind-hearted builder. They need help constructing a bridge to connect their village to the rest of the realm. They don't have much to offer, but they promise to spread the word about your generosity among the laborers. My best builder will draw you a blueprint. Your best builder will attempt to draw a bridge blueprint for the fishermen. 99% chance that the blueprint is concise. Let's do that. You help the small community build a bridge and they promise to spread the word in return. We've got 10 reputation. Nice. I think we can kind of probably kind of go into the labor direction. We've got a city city markets. Fortifications. And then later, because I know there's like a clergy path and a kingdom path, so labor and common. We have nothing to do for fishing. Food market at some point might be nice as well. Farming. 50 gold to unlock, so we will need to wait on that. We're actually running out of trees. And we still have a lot of planks anyway. We can assign 2 hunters. We have another 4 villagers that are unemployed. Oh, look at the boar around here. And it's just outside our reach. Wow. Now we've only got 1 here. But if we expand around here, this area? Perfect. We've got some here, but this is again not in our reach. And then we do it. No, that's even that's not in here. What's this? First tax office. The tax office now stands in the village, promising order and prosperity. Though some villagers might grumble, they know that coins are paving the way for a brighter, safer future for them all. So we're still waiting for that tower, aren't we? Yeah. Let's wait on that before we do anything else. Taxation is a type of income available for the labor estate. You can dispatch tax collectors from the tax office to collect coins from your villagers. The weight of each residential tax can be set on the tax pages of the royal book. Increasing taxes will let you earn more coins at the cost of villagers' happiness. Higher status villagers mean higher revenue, while higher density buildings means more coin accumulating in one place. Well, let's wait for our tower. What all do we need? We need some more polished stone, which we are actually receiving right now. And we've got more elders coming in. Do they have anything to offer for us? Maybe? Looks like they gave something or took something. Well, we are not having a lot of trees anymore. We still have the option to cut down some more trees. Let's make sure that our reforestation is maybe just a smidge bigger. There we go. We've got our hunter's hut. No resources. That's okay. And our sheep farm is getting built. We just need some more wood. And then we've got the butchery around here, which needs tools. We don't have tools right now. Oh boy. We might have to start looking into tool production anytime soon. This will cost some coin again. So they need service. This is a courier. Service shortage. One of the villagers' needs has not been satisfied. Yeah, I think we need to start looking into the church. And our manor is almost done. We just are waiting for the polished stone. We've got another courier coming. Alright, so we know that this is our corner. How are we doing on the reforestation? That's the sawmill. Forester camp, that's perfect. We're not doing anything over there. But let's say that we do want to focus on cutting down the trees around here first. Like, we don't really need them around here anymore. That's all been cut down anyway. So while they are going to cut down the trees here. You have a merchant coming and someone here. Influencing others. The fishermen are thankful for the blueprint, as the bridge will help bring the community to the forefront. As thanks, they would like to trade a fair number of fish for some of your stones. Oh yeah, of course. Accumulate 25 stone. Well, we've got 100 and we then pay them 25. And then we get 50 fish. That's I like that deal. We've got some more fish. There we go. Okay, let's slow down the game a little bit and then we can start planning our church. Because happiness is going really down. So let's go for service and build a rustic church. So we've got a thatched nave, minor and major, bell towers, a humble gate, more gates, steeples, chapel. Ooh, a thatched nave increases the maximum attendance. Alright, so what do we need? We need at least one room, one bell tower, and one access point. So we've got this thing. Oh, that's okay. I think this is the... I think that let's start with this. So we have our corner around here. So let's say we plan for the church here. I think that's a good place for it. We do want it slightly bigger. And then we have a major bell tower. Or minor. I think a minor bell tower. What does the Actually, what if we go for a major bell tower at the back and a minor bell tower at the front? This one smidge bigger. And we have a humble gate. That's actually really a humble gate. Can we see something? Oh, actually I like the humble gate. That's really nice. That looks really pretty. I also have this, or let's see. Let's cancel this humble gate and see what we have about the thatched gate. It does have like the stone pave, like stone entrance. I kind of like that more. But the humble gate looks so humble. Okay, let's see this from the side. No, I like this one more. And we've got a steeple. We also have these on the side. Let's see. Oh man, I wish the trees were not so visible. If we place these three side to side, what does that look like? Man. Okay, let's have a look here properly for visibility. Visitor. Taxation collector, resource tracker. I don't really think there's a way to disable the trees except getting them cut. This is what we're working on. No, this has the spaces in between. Nope. Nope, not doing that. Plus, it doesn't really extend the space by a lot. So if we have this on the side, I think if we do that on both sides, that might be quite nice. Can we get it slightly larger? Let's get it one bigger. I have no clue what it looks like. This and then one bigger. Can we see it from here? No, that's too much zoomed in. Ooh, that actually looks really good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, come on. Actually, I think the woodcutters are slowly cutting down the wood. Do we want another? I don't think we need more towers. However, ooh, a statue. We have some stone graves. A statue definitely needs to be next to the church. Do we know what the front is? This might be completely facing backwards now. Yeah, it is. He is facing back. So if we place one here, let's see if we can align that so it's part of the building. And then we do the same over here. This way? Come on, tree. Yeah, that's the right way. So get this all squared up. There we go. Now we cannot have anything on top of the... Or maybe... Yeah, there we go. One big one here and a small one here. Let's get this straight. I do want to get the towers slightly lower. So we've got two bell towers. This one a little bit lower. There we go. And then a fence. I'm not going to... actually, I might be able to get a fence around it now. So the whole church is wood. So I think then a wooden fence makes more sense. And it's not going to be a really big area for the church. And now can I connect it up? Alright, so see if we can just fix this a bit. Yeah, we can. And then a metal gate here. A villagers will have to walk around, but I think that's okay. They can also walk around on the other side. Let's get this built. So what do we all need? 89 wood, 18 tools. Well, you still have got no tools. 43 planks. And some polished stone. Where's our tower going? We need 2 more polished stone. And if we're looking at the stone production... Well, we are producing the resources. It just takes a fair amount of time. So we're still hunting. Now let's get some butchers going. We've got our sheep farm. The field is too small for the amount of workers. How large does that need to be? Oh wow, look at that. It immediately changes the thing. How large? Okay, so wait. We can at least say that we do not want this part to be residential. That's fine. No, we do want to keep this one house. And then our pasture... I think we need to move our butcher actually. Alright, so if I now say I want only 1 worker. The field is too small. How large does the field need to be? Actually, you know what? It's kind of weird to... Yeah, we cannot really build more. This field is too small. Well, you know what? This is just going to be what it is. No, the farm should not really be on it, I think, so... Field is too small for the amount of work. It's fine. We're figuring it out. We don't have board around here. Oh, we do. We do. So that should get us some more food. Well, our money is going terrible. But we still need 1 polished stone. So we have our mandate. So where do we do our taxes again? Edicts? No, we do have some trade route, resources. Taxation. So we now say +0. So if we say +39, that means we increase it. We have a monthly profit from taxes revenue above 10. Currently it's 0. Alright, so that means our villagers are still going to be happy. Oh, now we need some more tools. Okay, so we finished building one thing, now we need another thing. Alright, fair enough. Still nobody that's... Nope, nobody for promotion. We are now currently kind of down in money. This is a goods market. Well, we don't need a goods market per se. However, we can probably now get a another food market. Is that logistics? It is. Ooh, look at that. We now also got different tents. Can I add it onto this one? No, I think it's all quite separate. So let's place this one over here. Alright, so this one just... They all kind of need the same thing. Welcome protection. So this one... Oh, the other ones give some more decoration. Increase attached building part. That capacity is all fine. I kind of want to edit this one, so... There we go. Let's make food our, the red color. Food stall sign. That's always good. Well, let's get that right here. We've got some sheds, fences. That doesn't make sense for food stalls. Oh boy, but even this we need to have money for to build. Well, let's keep the placeholder then. You do have quite a lot of prosperity. Storage full. Well, we know how to fix that. We want berries here as well as meat. And actually, I think we also had some fish. So let's get the fish. And then boar. I don't think so, because that basically needs to just go directly to the butcher. And we've got the sheep. We're still missing the raw material. These two also still need to be built. Storage full for our stone. Aren't we're even like storing stone here. Okay, so stone, definitely full. Ooh, but I think we can trade for stone, can't we? So if we go for trade routes. No. How do we do our trade again? Oh, that's in resources, I think. So if we look at stone. Resources are not available to sell. Unlock a trade route that wants them. Who would like some stone? Well, Dotbury does, and we can unlock the trade route. Yeah, they actually... Oh, no, we can sell. We need to look at what we can sell. Polished stone. We can also sell polished stone to Northbury. So if you're just going to focus on creating polished stones... That makes more sense. We can... Nobody wants... Yeah, it's a basic resource, obviously. Well, maybe we should consider... We also got planks. Planks is fairly even. And we definitely need more polished stones. Let's set that up. So, polished stone. Sell everything above 10. What else? So we can sell gold. We don't want to sell gold. Herbs. We don't have any wine. Meat. Sell everything above 25. Well, we don't have cheese. There we go. That might bring us a bit more gold. Stonemason is quite slow. Let's remove one of the stone cutters. We don't really need it. We have hardly any berries. Is that because we're running out of resources? No? No, we still have resource removal. I think they're just... Remove all resources in this area. We don't need that. Wood for the elders. The elders looking to repair a few bridges across the region. One of the merchants notices your woodcutting camps and wants to make you an offer. That sounds like a good trade. Oh, let's sell them some wood, which gave us 75 gold. And then that does give us a little bit more money. This makes me wonder, what do we want to build first? I think the markets. If we can also start selling the meat we're creating. Well, seems to be quite profitable. How much meat do we now have? 100. Wow, okay. And our farm This field is too small. We will have to expand, but not doing that just yet. And how is this going? Where is our tower? Oh, there we go, our tax office. You need some tools? More polished stone. I am going to get another stone thing as well. Stonemason. It's 25 gold. We don't even have 25 gold. We do have a merchant coming. Well, our stonemason is... Well, let's plan one, because we will need one for sure. I think we can kind of place it over there. But I like our manor. Loaning tools. A wealthy benefactor learned of your village's recent struggles with tools and coins. They've gracefully offered to lend you the necessary tools to help your community flourish. However, they will eventually expect repayment. Reimbursing the tools have more than 200 gold inside storage. No, I'm not going to do that. That's going to be too pricey. Well, we can have another one here and start selling meat. Probably also need to at some point start selling the fish. Oh, there we go. The trader actually gave us quite some money. And the beaver and tailor are also getting built. Which means our next thing is definitely going to be tools. And I think that's what we're going to focus on in the next episode. Because, well, we're running out of time. And we're also running out of tools. Oh, there we go. We've got our beaver hut done. Now we have so many unemployed, we can just assign them. Now where's our cute little farm? I lost our farm. There we go. I like that. Look at that, our cute little sheep. Adorable. Alright, well that's it for this episode. Done for now. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment. Leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.